In this video, we will be going over how to create a virtual MCP server and why you need it. So let's start with what's a virtual MCP server. So let's start with the use case. Integrating AI agents with tools like GitHub, Slack or ClickHouse is very powerful but kind of messy. Different APIs, custom codes and scattered credentials can slow you down. LangDB Virtual MCP servers solve this by unifying all your tools into a single secure interface. Just pick the tools you want, lock versions, configure OAuth, and go. Behind the scenes, LangDB routes everything through one endpoint with full tracing, error logs, and no surprises. Why you need a virtual MCP server? Selective tools, so you can only select the tools you need in your AI workflow. Clean auth handling, opting for API keys per tool or let LangDB manage overflows, keeping the secrets out of your code base. Full tracing support, you get end-to-end observability. Every request and response from virtual MCP server is logged. Easy integration. Virtual MCP servers work out of the box with AI code editors like Windsurf, Cursor, and Cloud Code. Version lock-in. You can bind your virtual MCP server to specific version to avoid breaking changes when underlying MCP server updates. Poisoning safety. Prevent malicious tool definition from propagating by scoping tool explicitly in your virtual MCP server. Let's now create a virtual MCP server featuring Supabase MCP and Davily search. So let's go into LangDB dashboard, create new virtual MCP server. Let's select Supabase. I will deselect the tools I don't need. Let's do git call. Let's get the API key. Okay, now Davily search. Let's add that. My MCP. Let's create one virtual MCP server. As you can see, the virtual MCP server has been created. Since I'm using Windsurf, I will be generating a URL for that. We get a CLI command and let's use that. Okay, so it has been loaded. Let's start Windsurf. Yeah, so my MCP server with Supabase and Davily has been loaded. I can ask questions directly on this. What tables do you have access to on Supabase? MCP. As we can see, it's sending a response back to us. We can go back to LangDB UI in traces and switch over to MCP call to see my MCP server has been used. Two tools have been used, and the MCP server, underlying MCP server is Supabase. List projects, list tables. Yeah. So this is how you can create and integrate your own virtual MCP server. For more details about virtual MCP servers, check out docs.langdb.ai